Alright, so I'm going to make one or two more sets of 2D drawings of this object, but I want to make a very specific type of a drawing. So without having anything selected, right, if you do have something selected, just hit the escape key and come over here to your properties, and by default your projection should be perspective, right, but you can change this to parallel or 2-point perspective. So for example, if you do a 2-point perspective, it's a slightly different view, right? You have the 2 points perspectives going off on into both directions, so you can make a 2D drawing as a 2-point perspective, right? Or you could also do is make a parallel drawing. So a parallel drawing is a form of like an axon drawing, like axonometric. The best way to see this is, say for example, if you have a box, I'll just do this at 12, 12, 12. This box looks, in this parallel mode, it just looks like a very regular box no matter how you look at it, as opposed to looking at it in perspective mode. With perspective mode, these lines are starting to vanish off into the distance. But in parallel mode, these lines should be parallel, as well as these lines should be parallel. Again, it's a form of an axonometric drawing. So I'm just going to delete this, make sure I'm in parallel mode. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to look at this in a very specific view. Type in make 2D. Again, just doing the view. Maintain source layers. Hit OK. So now I'm making a 2D drawing of this, but instead of being in perspective, it is in parallel mode, or it's in a form of an axon mode, axonometric. So again, I'll just move this off to the side with my other series of drawings. And right before I finish, I just want to make sure I go back to my perspective mode. So I switch it back here. I have my drawing. I'm going to recenter everything because my camera's a little strange. So I'm going to select this. I'll just select this. Get this little yellow zoom selected. It forces it to zoom around a specific object or whatever object you have selected. There, my camera's better now. And now I have a series of 2D drawings based off this one object.